Okay, so today, if you guys remember, it marks 24 years since the death of Princess Diana. She died in a car crash in Paris in 1997. She was 36 years old. Now, fans of the late princess paid tribute at Kensington Palace, waiting in line to go in and see the new Diana statue that was unveiled by her sons earlier this summer. Do you all remember exactly where you are when you found out Princess Diana, unfortunately, tragically passed away?
I was at home. We were getting ready to leave for a trip like the next morning, early the next morning. And I remember my mom sitting down and watching it, my dad coming in. And I've said before, but I feel like I'm 40 and I feel like I learned about Princess Diana starting the day of her death. And then I was more brought into who she was, what she did. Before that, I really couldn't tell you if Princess Diana was somebody who I thought about in terms of like pop culture, but ever since that day, she has been.
I actually went to where the crash was, right? Like where it happened, and it was, I think it was on the anniversary. This was a long time ago when I was in Europe, and there was memorials there, and it's still going on to this day. Every year, they still remember Princess Diana, and now with the movie coming out, it's going to get even bigger.
What do you think she'd be doing right now if she were still alive?
I think that she would hopefully find some empowerment with what Meghan Markle is doing, and maybe we wouldn't even have the Meghan Markle situation, because it seems like they obviously had a lot more control back then about the narrative that was put out. But it seemed like she was visibly unhappy from time to time, but the palace was able to put that down. I don't know if we would have a Meghan Markle and we would have our idea of what we look at the monarchy as if she had lived long enough to kind of speak out and have more avenues to do so, social media, interviews, such like that.
I think she would have redefined it. I agree with you. Yeah. And I definitely think philanthropy, right?
Where were you?
I remember I was 17, I was babysitting, and I'm kind of with Erica. I knew of her, but I remember watching the news constantly. I just put this child down named Little Man. I put Little Man down, and I was watching the news, and I just could not believe the trauma, the tragedy. And then from there, as different experts were speaking on her and her philanthropy, that's how I learned about her, unfortunately, through her tragedy. But may she rest in peace.